My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is April 25th, 2024. It is 1:50 a.m. I've been creating lists for you guys. I probably will have two sets of videos. One will be for APTS Team Sussex, about 12 tweets. There's a lot, and I skip a lot because there were too much. And then there will be another set for PYTE regarding Meghan's gem. Okay, now we have Chrissy Teigen and Kris Jenner, who has received their gem, and they post about it. So these are the tweets regarding that. I have about 19 of them. There's a lot, and I skip a lot of them. And I've been posting a lot on my community board on PYTE. There's Chrissy. Okay, and then I've been posting on my Instagram as well. Okay, so that's what's taking me so long. So if you guys want to support my channel, go on my shop. I've created a new design, 43%. All right, go and check it out. There's a lot more design that you guys might be interested in, so go check them out. Okay, so let me check my background. So this video will be on APTS Team Sussex. This is the background. 3,929 subscribers. New subscribers welcome. Estimate revenue $252.33. Analytics. For those who are new, whenever I'm doing these parts, feel free to skip. Okay, so the last 48 hours I had 2,739 views. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. Let's tackle those tweets. I believe I just put this, the tweet that you see on the screen, on my list, but let me follow my list first. I have 12 tweets to share with you. Okay, about the INVICTUS game 10th anniversary service in UK. Read, she point down here. I always knew that it was a lie. What you are seeing and reading is them walking back their made-up lie. Prince Harry never said he will go or be there in person. Meghan Markle. Okay, so she did some screenshot. Prince Harry poised to cancel UK return for INVICTUS game service over security fears. When they first came out with this headline about the service that they're gonna do for the 10th anniversary, I think I shared them with you because the squad was saying, okay, they don't see on the INVICTUS website and Harry spokesperson haven't spoke about it, so they didn't trust it. Okay, so that was the conversation between the squad, but the tabloid was going on with it. Okay, writing nonsense, you know, popping people up and everything like that. But now they're saying this now. All right, Prince Harry poised to cancel UK return for INVICTUS game service over security fears. Exclusive, the Duke of Sussex is currently locked in discussions over whether to attend the May 8th service at St. Paul's Cathedral over security fears. A source tells Express. Okay, so they don't know anything. They're just writing any nonsense that they want. Right, in a move that underscores ongoing security concern, Prince Harry is considering appearing at the INVICTUS Games 10th anniversary service via video link. Even that, it's probably a made-up lie. They don't know. Oh my God. Was it appear at the INVICTUS Game 10th anniversary service via video link or a pre-recorded message following his recent legal setback over security arrangement in the UK. So the whatever this particular office in the UK who's spending a lot of millions of pounds to get the Invictus back to the UK. And then this simple service that they're throwing here, let's assume the headline they're saying is true, even though it's not. Okay, they know Harry's security concern is a problem for Harry. So why are they spending millions of pounds trying to have a bid for the for Invictus to be in the UK? So it's a money already dead on arrival, wasting people's money, the taxpayers' money, to do these things. Okay, they know. Well, we don't know for a fact. I don't know how they made up the decision, but if Harry cannot have the security that he needs, even if he has to pay for it, what makes you think he's gonna bring his wife and himself in a place that don't even want him? Okay, let's continue. The Duke of Sussex, who founded the Invictus game to aid the rehabilitation of wounded veterans through international sporting events, is currently locked in discussion over whether to attend the May 8th event at St. Paul's Cathedral in person. He's not coming. Okay, and nobody in the Sussex team is talking to the British media. They weren't even welcome at the polo match in Florida. That is true. Alright, so this person I cannot see. I know the Invictus site and X link don't even acknowledge it. There's the laugh here. They ain't going, would you? I wouldn't step foot over there ever again. Nope, I wouldn't, especially seeing how they include the royal family treated their veterans last year in Invictus game Germany. They ignore them. Yep. Well, let's just say, was it no. In Germany, they did slightly different than the Netherlands. The Netherlands, they completely ignore them. Okay, go on my other channel, Our Part of Pure Service. I sort of highlight this stuff when I see something about it and I share it. But the Netherlands one, they completely ignore the vets. Okay, it was near the end the event, someone came out from a camera to say something and I highlighted it. But the Netherlands, they sort of slightly better than the Netherlands, but they still didn't really pop up the vets. Okay, oh man, I just lost where I was. Okay, so there's an ad after this that said, I don't think he ever said he would or would. Okay, I don't think he ever said he would or not the British media just BS their way to some kind of story. Nope, he never said that. And exactly, they can't sell the lie anymore that he wants to return back part-time, full-time to the royal family. That money is closed. Harry's getting the last laugh. They can probably kiss their request for a UK Invictus game goodbye too. Yes, okay, so this is the thing that I was talking about. Alright, so let's do these and then that's it. Okay, we mostly all knew what was coming. The rumor started in the Express February 4th and wasn't picked up by any other tabloid till after March. Then the Express claimed they were shown a schedule from the cathedral but then published the proof. It's always the same BS with the British media. They make shit up, hope it becomes reality. When it doesn't, they walk back their lies with another lie. Okay, trying to make it seem it was Harry backing out when Harry hasn't agreed to anything. Yes, that's how they walk their lies with another lie. Harry never planned to go there. It was all made up by the British media. I think he should do the video link. Alright, whatever he does is fine with me. The UK can do whatever it is that they're saying here. They could, because it is their vet. Highlight the vets. Okay, Harry is a vet. They could mention Harry, but Harry is focusing on his Invictus thing. Alright, and the vets know when they are at the Invictus game, they get the full support and adoration from Harry. So this, if the UK wants to do it, hey, they could do it because that's their vets too. But don't try to, after what they put Harry through, but don't try to lure him in when you don't mean anything positive for him. Look at how they treat the Queen. What was it? The other day they had an unveiling of a statue for her. Nobody showed up. Okay, the Queen. Okay, who served her entire life since she was in her mid-20s, early 20s for the country. They just unveil a statue for her, and then you hear some derangers on that one of those tweet comment section, oh, they made so many other things, they didn't have to, but at least show some respect. All right, so you think they care about Harry? I don't think so. Next tweet. Yawn. The Dementors invented an Invictus Game 10 years event to force Harry to travel to the UK. Now they're back flipping with more lies about an event that never existed. Why are they so desperate for Harry to come to the UK? Okay, article. I'm not gonna read the article, but you guys could check it out. That's the archive version. Why they want him in the UK? Because in January there's gonna be a trial. He's the only one who's not settling, so they want his ass over there so they could. May God continue to protect him. Okay, so this is the headline. Prince Harry considering cancel. Oh my God, these people are crazy. Prince Harry considering cancelling UK return for Invictus Game celebration amid security concern. Prince Harry's considering cancelling UK. Oh my God. For Invictus Game celebration amid security concern. Prince Harry. Oh my God. There's the thing here. It's just Prince Harry, Prince Harry. They know. Oh, so there's the court battle here. Let's see here. Prince Harry is due to visit the UK next month to celebrate 10 years of the Invictus Game, but it appears he's having doubt over security concern after losing his High Court legal battle against the UK Home Office earlier this year. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I thought the event will actually happen. Clown. I always doubted it because it was never been formally announced and originated from the tabloid. If it does happen, I never saw a need for Harry to be there live. He could dial in. Alright, so there's that here. Just saw this ridiculous post. They're saying Harry is being replaced by Mike Tendo at the 10th anniversary service on May 8th in London. Oh, they could do whatever they want. Okay, that's their vet, but Invictus, Harry focused on the event and different things for them. Throughout the year, oh my God, I feel bad I don't post that much on my other channel, Our Part of Pure Service. Throughout the year, there's always, Invictus is always making or highlighted events that they're doing for the vets. Okay, it's not just the game. There's they go on hike. I believe not too long ago, or did it happen already? The 5-ball bike tour in New York. All right, where I explained that on that particular on one of my videos on Our Part of Pure Service. Okay, so you sign up. Anybody could sign up. I've done it. My husband and I have done it. Okay, where we sign up, we ride around New York City. We start from Lower Manhattan, go to the Bronx, Queens, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, and then end up in Staten Island. And then you take the ferry back and you go to your respective different places. Okay, so they even highlight this for some of the vets to participate in. And there's other tweets that I come across where they're doing different meetups to with vets and all of that. So the Invictus, Harry is busy with these guys, with the work with Invictus. If the UK wants to do that particular service, they could go ahead and do it. But Harry's doing other things, and the vets already know where Harry's heart and passion is all about. And this is just a performance that these people are doing over there. Okay, they want his butt over there. All right, so let's go to the next tweet, because I have a lot to share with you and I feel a bit tired. I should have started recording a long time ago, but I keep on lingering and posting on my pages. Okay, next tweet. Who's filing this? They all expose themselves in due season. We moved to, quote, felt they were treated harshly. We are getting somewhere. So now it's perception, not that the act actually happened. Wow. All right, so let's see. This is Valentine Law. In the mail, Tom Bauer says that in my book, Courtiers, I said Sam Cohen complained behind the scene that she had been treated harshly. Sam Cohen, is it? I think when Meghan was talking via text with what's his name, Jason Kunoff, regarding the letter about her father, how she's gonna get the letter to her father, I believe Jason Kunoff had asked Meghan, can he share the information with Cohen? And Meghan had said, no, it's only between her and Jason Kunoff. I think it's that person, Sam Cohen. Just look on the screen as I'm talking, because I have that screenshot of the text messages. If it's her, I think it's her. And through the conversation, it was only mentioned once. But Meghan, at the beginning, said this is the conversation she was going to have with Jason was confidential. And then within the conversation, Jason had asked, can he share that information with this person? I think that's this person, Sam Cohen. I could be wrong, but I'll look into it. And then at the end, Meghan reaffirmed to say, no, do not share this information. I paraphrase it anyway, but let's start all over. In the mail, Tom Bower says that in my book, Courtiers, I said Sam Cohen complained behind the scene that she had been, quote, treated harshly, end quote, while working for Harry and Meghan. This is not true. I wrote, quote, more than once, staff felt they were treated harshly, end quote, no mention of Sam there. He covered his butt because he knows he was lying. There was none of the mistreatment, but he made sure not to mention any name. I didn't read his book, but this is the way that I'm seeing his tweet here, if this is what he wrote in his book. Okay, I posted Bower's article on my TikTok and realized if I debunked and fact check every single sentence, the video would be 2 hours long. The article is nothing but inconsistencies and lies pulled out of thin air. All right, so that was that. This is an ad. There's another tweet making reference to him again. I'm telling these people, I have a video of him and now I cannot find it, where he was talking about how Meghan was a bully and all of that. He stood in front of the camera, just lie. I don't understand these people. All right, next tweet. Okay, same screenshot of his thing here. LOL, they can't even get their lies straight between them. Okay, so I just read that. All right, this is the same Valentine Lowe who admitted that Kunoff was pulling a smear job with his bullying allegation. Okay, so that was back in 2021. Okay, this is misleading nonsense. The former staff members did not make the bullying allegation. Jason Kunoff did. I guess once he get his assignment, just to pretend, and he went at it. And this is the thing I don't understand with these adults over there. They have common sense. Why go alone when the palace is pretty much shielded from being prosecuted from anything? Look at the nonsense that Andrew did, and then he didn't get prosecuted. They start looking into it, and then the police just let it go. But these people, with no shame at all, just lie for these people. My goodness. All right. So let's go into this comment and see how many people say. Okay, again, he needs to call out Bower, and not just here on this platform, 100%. My question is why they rehashing this 4 years after the fact, and after the palace said it had completed the allegation. Could it be they are deflecting from their missing princess? Seems like Harry was right again. Okay, my guess is it's because Sam Cohen has just returned to Australia and needs to create publicity and attention, make herself a celebrity of sort. May God, they all are baggage for God. And these people, I don't know, they tarnish their name for the royal family. Because if, for instance, the monarchy no longer there, where are they going to get a job? Any respected place will not hire these people. All right, they ignore Sam Cohen. Only went to work for Harry and Meghan for 6 months, yet it was so bad she stayed on for an extra 12 months. There's a rolling eye. Lowe needs to write a book on other royals' behavior to their staff and the staff turnover at KP. What was it? They have, I have a screenshot of people saying that Andrew calling workers the N-word and all of that. So I'm not going to read all of this. You could pause and read, okay? Queen criticizes a new book which also claimed Prince William has terrible temper. So there's all of these. All right. And there's all of that. So what is that? That was back in 2018. Okay, so this one is a bit legible. Let's see here. The Duchess of Sussex will be giving a helping hand in her first 6 months as a royal from the Queen's special advisor, it has been reported, according to the Times, Meghan will be taught the ropes by Samantha Cohen, who is Her Majesty's assistant private secretary. Though Samantha handed in her notice last September, it's thought that she has agreed to stay on as Meghan's advisor for a further 6 months, so she won't be leaving in the summer as originally planned. Miss Cohen will move to Buckingham Palace, to Kensington Palace, where she will spend 6 months with the new Duchess of Sussex. It will be 6 months of listing. She is seeking out advice from a range of people. She is going to proceed with humility. It is not going to be quiet, though. It is going to be a very busy office. She has worked every day of her life. She is used to a demanding schedule, a source told the Times. Alright, so there's more here. Tatler. Cohen previously worked as part of the royal household for 18 years, climbing the ranks from a junior position in the press office to become head of royal communication for the Queen's household, then assistant and deputy private secretary to Her Majesty, a post she held for 8 years, during which time she was said to be one of the Queen's most trusted aides. The well-liked but tough-talking Australian then became the Duke and Duchess of Sussex private secretary, reportedly helping Meghan transition into royal life and the run-up to the couple's wedding. She stayed in the role for 18 months during a period in which there were reportedly allegations of bullying against the Duchess, behavior which Meghan's representative have denied. Okay, so there's all of that. Alright, this is too much now. Great receipt. Let's bookmark this. One complaint was that they always like to do a lesson learned after each engagement. There's a laugh here. Continuous improvement is a crime. Okay, I guess it's hard to do lesson learned when your objective is to deliberately sabotage each engagement. That's a very good point. That's an ad. So let's go to the next one. Oh my goodness, these people. Alright, next tweet. So there's that here. When Harry and Meghan talk about the concern for their baby's skin tone, we saw Kate because she believed no one will link her to the comment. Once Piers Morgan outed her on national TV in the UK, we have seen her once, Christmas Day, never forget. It was Piers who also said, alright, BBC named Kate Middleton's King Charles as racist family members who made remarks about Archie's skin. That was back in 23. Alright, there's this here. Piers Morgan called the royal family racist way before Meghan. Harry did. Well, Harry did not name any names. Harry and Meghan did not name any names on the Oprah interview.
And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
So there are several conversations.
There's a
about
conversation with you
with Harry
about how dark your baby is going to be?
potentially and what that would mean or look like.
Prince Harry confirming the allegation.
That conversation I'm never going to share. But at the time it was awkward. I was a bit shocked.
Okay, but she said there was a discussion about that though. Alright, so let's listen to this. It's 41 seconds. There will be screenshots.
This woman existed. All the alarm bells rang at Buckingham Palace.
And this guy as well. I don't know, all of them are freaking liars. The thing that the story that he made up regarding the ring, where Harry had choose the ring and then give the ring to William and said that would be the thing about my mom when he become king, you know, all this BS he create.
And strangely enough, when William and Harry came to see me at Kensington Palace shortly after their mother died, I said to them, you must take something. Take something which belonged to her that you can keep safe. What do you want, William? I said. I'd like Mummy's Cartier watch, the one that Grandpa Spencer gave to her for her 21st birthday. Okay, I went to the safe and I got the watch. And what about you, Harry? What would you like? I remember, he said, when I held Mummy's hand when I was a small boy, that ring always hurt me because it's so big. Do you mean her engagement ring? Yes. So I went to the safe and gave Harry Diana's engagement ring. William told Harry that he was going to become engaged to Catherine. Harry said to him, "Wouldn't it be fitting if she had Mummy's ring? And then one day, that ring will be sat on the throne of England." So Harry gave up his precious treasure, his one thing he kept from his mother, he gave to his brother. That's selfless.
Regarding that, I just can't believe it. And then Harry come with his book and said the ring was never his to give. Alright, and then squash this in an instant. I don't know why these people have to lie for. Alright, so let's continue.
I could almost hear them saying, "Pull the shutters down. It's an invasion."
She's mixed race, she's American, she's a divorcee, actress. Those are 4 ticks. No member of the royal family, the senior members, ever thought they would see having to be ticked when it came to Harry's bride.
All the things that frightened the royal family have suddenly arrived on their doorstep. I can hear Diana laughing now.
Meghan's marrying into a family which has, to put it mildly, a dodgy track record on race. It's not Meghan Markle's problem, it's their problem.
This woman existed.
So that's that. Okay, that makes sense. There's me here. 9 people already like it. In my humble opinion, I don't think Kate was the one who spoke about it, meaning the skin tone. I think they threw her under the bus for her husband. She might be racist, but I don't think it was her who said it. The only person or people who can confirm Pierce's statement is Harry. And I was going to put Meghan and I changed my mind. I don't trust the left behinds to confirm anything. After whatever is here, that's it. Let me read bottom up. Okay, personally, I think the whole institution was they have to protect the monarch. Brexit, immigration, hate crimes, it was all in their mind. But they can grow from it. They let Harry learn and grow from his past sins, so they don't need to hide it. This is from CNN discussion, William and Catherine's baby in 2013. The child will have darker skin color than the royal. Okay, what is the odds are the child will have darker skin color than the royals might be used to, Sager said. Wow. She said this was from the CNN. So what skin color from 2013? Okay, look for new friends. So then this was William who said it. That's what I think. That's what I think. It's not Kate. All right, and then after that, to shut her up, maybe Kate was probably gonna go public about it and said, "That's not me. I didn't say things like that." And then you haven't seen her since. Okay, Charlie 3 reward Kate Middleton for being his fellow racist and his fellow cancer PR faker. It's not funny, but the way they put that. Serious question. Apart from the 2 aforementioned, what exactly has Kate Middleton ever done in her 40+ years to deserve any kind of honor? Another serious question. Okay, so this is my comment and that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. Whew, these people, they love drama. Nonsense after nonsense. Next tweet. The BBC outbid ITV for suit and the head of ITV is mad. There's the laugh here. They all want a piece of Meghan's success. Okay, ITV boss attacks BBC for buying Meghan Markle's show. Remember, Meghan just was hired to play a part. Okay, that was not her show. She played in it. Kevin Ligo says cooperation bleeding while at the same time spending license money on US series. Okay, so there's the squad responding, "Oh, I just love this. More coins for our sis and the cast of suit paid for by the UK taxpayers." There's a laugh here. These two fighting over getting a show starring a woman that have dragged every day about something. This is solely bonkers. Given the fact that Suit is being watched 14 times more than other dramas on the BBC, it was a brilliant move. Okay, but everyone hates Meghan, right? Okay, well, isn't that interesting? Indeed, Meghan is very, very unpopular. She put that in quote in the UK. There's the laugh here. Of course, ITV is furious. They missed the opportunity to grab the most demanded show in the UK. Remember, quote, the minorities, end quote, were barking that nobody wanted to watch the suit when it came to Netflix, and they were completely wrong. Now the same thing is happening in the UK. There's the laugh here. Let's pause that. Okay, oh my goodness. They are fighting for Duchess Meghan's success, and it's hilarious. Meghan stays busy and she got more projects coming soon. There is no need to fight for crumbs. Literally, this is crumbs because this is a show that ended, what was it, 2018 or 2019? Oh my goodness. All right, oh my goodness. They are fighting for that. Okay, I just read that. So they were outbid and then mourn about it. What are they? 5? Alright, ITV boss is jealous, hidden by the show. Okay, BBC is making a killing on the rating reruns. Everyone will lose there and Salty Isle if Meghan appears for 5 seconds in the new suit. Okay, yep, it's definitely giving Bridget Jones fight scene for Meghan. Excellent. There's that. Let me pause that. Okay, and it will be the most watched show on their network. Salty Island, just a hypocrite. Alright, so there's that. That's an ad. Alright, so that's that. You see what's there. There's a lot of comments, okay? And my next one is about that. Next tweet. These people are something. Look at the baby's face. Then they claim that warriors don't get award. Where's the ITV one? Okay, I thought I had another one. Okay, so never mind. Then they claim that royals don't get awards. They give awards. Alright, so there's that here. Yes, they did. Just chalk it up to another lie. Now you know the rules will change now. That doesn't fit their narrative. Oh my God. That looked like the deranger baby that she be putting. Alright, they said that when they were jealous of Harry and Meghan receiving awards from the World Organization, not from the royal bubble. At that point, they were tired of saying Harry and Meghan bought the awards, a case of sour grape, if you ask me. Alright, they give themselves, which is convenient, loophole. I love an article saying they look for heroes. I guess when they failed to find one who could accept the trash, they decided to award them to the royals who were looking. Oh, were they looking for... In one of the videos, I was saying how they diminish the value of the royals who be giving awards. So people are starting to decline. Oh my goodness. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from this tweet. They give titles to each other for nothing. Mic drop. There's that. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. This one I think is a serious one. And yeah, I saw it and I thought I added. This is from Henry VIII. She's always putting some very good discussion. There's that here. Diana paid a price for her popularity, but the tabloid coverage of her was also used to distract from terrible government policies. Okay, this is the squirrel here. The government is doing their thing while the people don't know. They're putting things on the books to trap the people. Meanwhile, they make the people chase the tabloid headlines while they're putting, the strict laws against them. And this is how many of them cannot win lawsuits against the papers. Okay? People in the UK need to be able to, chew gum and walk at the same time. Meaning that while they could still look at the headlines, yes, because sometimes there's some truth to them, not all the time. But the most important thing is to pay attention to what's going on in the courts, the rule makers, the people who's writing the laws. They need to pay attention when there's something that's gonna disrupt the people's lives and things like that. They need to speak up.
Look at the fact that just on energy alone, on a conservative estimate within 1 year, we're talking £1,300 a year going up in bills. We're going to have about 10 million people in fuel poverty. We have a real absolute, not relative, poverty issue going to come in the UK, with food banks oversubscribed, with debt crisis agencies do not have any tools. And I need to say, with the Chancellor coming on in a moment, if you forgive me, as the money-saving expert who's been known for this, I am virtually out of tools to help people now. It's not something money management can fix. It's not something for those on the lowest incomes telling them to cut their belts will work. We need political intervention.
I'm Miles Taylor. I served as the Chief of Staff of the Department of Homeland Security under the Donald Trump administration. I would go into the office, I would read my intelligence brief, and then it was my job to help the Department of Homeland Security to keep our country safe. What we saw week in and week out, and for me after 2.5 years in that administration, was terrifying. We would go in to try to talk to him about a pressing national security issue, cyber attack, terrorism threat. He wasn't interested in those things. To him, they weren't priorities.
Calling factual disclaimers and alerts censorship really targets the specific way that scientists can share their finding. Without clarification, this provision could really just censor the free speech of a narrow class of people. And given that the intent of the bill is to stop censorship, I am hopeful that silencing scientists isn't what Republicans want. As a mom of 3, I do a lot of shopping at the grocery store. And when I shop, nearly every food or product I see has nutrition facts and other disclaimers that I have the freedom to read. That's because a government official provided health and safety information in the course of their work and ensured it got added to the product. So at the store, I know I have a choice about which products to buy.
I don't know, any young lawyers in the UK who's interested into laws, okay, who's paying attention to that, create a YouTube channel to inform the people, because the people in the UK are not getting it from their mainstream media. Okay, that alone will make a lot of the YouTubers get money from that instead of investing that time on creating hate. Okay, talk about the policies that the politicians are implementing on their YouTube channel to help inform the people. All right, exactly that's me responding 37 minutes ago. Or can we just call racism when we see it? All right, all of it. The UK public are the problem. They enjoy having the media create a hate figure for them. That's true in a way. That is true in a way. Because they know it's a lie, but yet they always come across to make excuses for the royal family. Just in case some of you are not paying attention to the screen, I put some, not all, because there are many Brits who speaking out against the things that they see that is going on wrong. Perfect example, the Byline crew who've been writing articles about the things that they see that's going wrong. Okay, so there are the minority voices over there, but there are some who seems to be going along with the noise that the papers are creating, but the minority voices don't get to be heard, for example, like Byline. Okay, so just in case some of you who are not paying attention to the screen, I did say some, not all. All right, the UK public are the problem. They enjoy having the media create a hate figure for them, and they buy into the hate and consume the hate without question, probably to get away from their sad reality. Hate sells because there is a consuming public. That is true. Okay, I think the attack on Meghan are multitude worse than Diana, and Diana's were absolutely awful. They were protecting Charles and Camilla before, but this looks like vicious revenge because Harry and Meghan make them all look small and lazy. In a way, yeah, but no amount of hate is necessary. Why go in that route? And then the worst thing is, it's the brother that's behind some of that because he's so freaking lazy. Oh God, let's continue. All right, truck control will start the 30th. Vegetables, flowers, meat, everything coming from the EU will be checked. We all know what happens with fresh food when delays their transport. It's also very costly, about 10% for small business who sell delicacies. Okay, yes, there's little coverage about Britain's economy or NHS. Cost of living, etc. Only the readers comment, do you learn there are problems? But the main focus is Meghan. This is the thing that I'm saying. For young, upcoming lawyers or who are into the laws, create YouTube channel focusing on the politician, the things that's going on, and how do they call this? House of Commons? Is that what they call? Whatever, wherever they make the politician gathered to make laws. Okay, focus on that. see what's going on, and then report on it for the people, because many of these people are very busy going to work, making ends meet. All they see is the distraction, the nonsense. Okay, this is what President Obama was saying about the squirrels. They create a lot of squirrels for the people.
Ever see that movie Up? That Disney movie? Right, remember that dog and the dog's talking and that squirrel?
Yep.
And they turn and that's us. That's us with politics.
You desired squirrel.
So the people who are very busy don't pay attention to this stuff, to what's really matter, the law. But they're hearing the nonsense about Meghan, this and that, non-stop. So young people who are into laws, do a YouTube channel instead of creating channels on hate. Look what is demanding over there. Start it. It will take time, but it's really worth it. Instead of, going after the money. If my channel, for instance, even though I don't fully focus on everything that I sort of wanted to do from the beginning, but there's so many noises that's going on, I try to highlight as many as I can for the people, okay, who are busy, who don't have the time to follow them. So the same can be implemented in the UK, but in a different form, and policies that is being discussed in the law. This is why it's really matter. Okay? If there is no one who's creating that, okay, you could start it yourself. Be the first one to do it. You'll be very surprised to see. Just be ready. All I'm saying, be ready to read the negative naysayers. Just be ready for that, and then you have the option and just block them. But if you really truly passionate and you feel for what you're saying out there, okay, is truthful, and you want to inform the public and you stand behind what you're saying, just go for it. Because what is happening here, they make it so freaking easy to be in the hate bandwagon, and then they pile you up with money. But in the long run, when that doesn't work anymore, okay, how are you going to enjoy the money where the environment you're creating is hate, and you cannot be in a place of secure safety and all of that, because you were part of the group that were creating the environment of hate. This is the way some of you people need to see it. Right now, you might be cashing in. You're happy, you have money, you could buy this and that. But at some point, it's gonna die out. Okay? You're not gonna have all the consumers listening to your hate. And then the environment you help create is so infested, you yourself are not safe in it. This is the part where some people need to pay attention to. But when you look at Harry and Meghan, who's fighting the barrage of hate all by themselves, now people are starting to see what's going on, but they stood firm with their conviction so they could sleep well at night. But at least little at a time, the infested environment is starting to clear up, and people starting to realize, and some of them who all of a sudden realize what Harry and Meghan are all about, they will feel guilty for listening to the haters who's telling them BS. So again, my main point here is anybody in the UK who are passionate about the law, create a YouTube channel and highlight the law that is being discussed. And what do they call it? I don't know. In the US is the House of Representatives and the Senate. Okay, and then the president signed the bill. I don't know how it is run in the UK. So people in the UK, focus on that. Help the majority of people who are in the blind. Okay, the YouTube channel is there. But if you feel confident about it, you have nothing to worry about. Okay, it may not be the most popular thing to talk at the time, but it will be all worth it for generation to come, because you are helping enlighten some of the people who are very busy, who probably have kids they need to feed, pay their bills, and put a roof over their head and all of that. you might be a million times so helpful to these people. Okay, it may not be a very cost, how do you call this, a pay up front, but is an investment for you and the rest of the your family future. All right, to do that, because all the mainstream media, what they do, they buy every form of communication that will enlighten people. They buy it. Okay, they bought it, and then they put their BS in it to put a blinder on the people. All right, so be the change maker. Create a YouTube channel, a podcast. It doesn't have YouTube. It doesn't have to be YouTube channel. It could be from Spotify. You talk about these things and all of that. Okay, it doesn't have to only limited to YouTube. Spread your wings and talk about it. All right, so I'm the only one who's creating this channel, so I should be on Spotify too, or some other form of thing, but I don't have time to do all of that. Okay, so that's that. You see what's on the screen. This is pretty much what this is talking about. Okay, I went on with it for too long. Next tweet. And for instance, in the US, we are going through some major problem as well. I didn't say that in the original recording, but what I've seen going on in the US is that you have professionals, people who see the wrong that was or is happening in our politics. Okay, very high level professionals, lawyers, you name it. Okay, they create a YouTube channel to inform people. This is the idea that I was trying to say in my original recording. It doesn't have to limit just regular people. It could be a professional who's already making money in their own right, but because the lack of communication, the lack of information being put out there, okay, don't let the media buy you in, because that form of investment, telling the truth, your understanding, your expertise into what's going on in the law or the politician that's being discussed laws to implement, it's gonna affect you too. Okay, if you are part of that society, it's gonna affect you too. Right now, some of you might be making a lot of money off of YouTube, but in the long run, the policies you're helping blindside the population, you are being part of it. Okay, because once the laws are implemented, it's gonna take generations to come to remove it. So instead of helping create the blind for the public, enlighten them. Okay, let them know what is going on, and then the choice will be theirs when they go voting. Okay, you're not telling them how to vote, you're just informing them with proper information, and the politicians know that. They know if they know the truth, they're not gonna be elected. So that's why they create all those mainstream medias to talk nonsense, nothing that means absolutely nothing valuable to them. So if you go, and even if you do it on a weekend, okay, have someone who gather all the information for you, and at the same time you could create your own while you're working. It's a lot of work. I'm not saying it's easy. It's a lot of work. You pay attention. You're multitasking. You see what's going on, what the politicians are discussing, and then at the same time, to pay your bills, you have client. If you are a lawyer, you do what you have to do to pay the bills, but spend maybe 4 hours, maybe, okay, to create the videos, and then have someone edit it for you, and then put it out there to inform people. Do it as a part-time job. When you look at in the US, you have Midas Touch professionals, and then when they see smaller young people who's enlightening the older generation who's in the blind, okay, with their hate, okay, so they bring them along and say, look, this is a young person who's helping the cause, enlightening the ones who are not seeing the truth. Because as a community, you cannot live in hate. Because if they could hate on one, why don't you think they will hate on you as well? So don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. Help enlighten people. They hijack all form of communication, the papers, the TVs, the radios, and majority of them are all over on YouTube. Okay, creating their podcast as well. But be a small light. You'll be very surprised to know and see how many people will support you. It will take time, because to tell the truth, telling the truth, some people don't gravitate toward it, but the people who's creating the blinders, who's telling the lies, they know how to make those things fun for the people to be hypnotized, this kind of thing. All right, so that's that. Let's get back to the original recording. Okay, I'm still sitting here waiting for my gem. I am sure I saw Prince Harry's favorite squad here on the derangers spreadsheet. I know the Postal Service is going through serious issues of their own making, but me having to wait this long is beyond a joke. I can feel a meltdown coming on. Oh my God. It can be as great as a derangers mentors. Right? Could you imagine if I got one? The internet will shut down. Not only will the derangers have a mega meltdown, but so will the people that voted for HRH Sankey over me. LOL. Are we going to see who has the biggest meltdown? Whoever wins get a jar of gem. I think we saw that already on Talk TV. However, I think if I got one, the internet will shut down. LOL. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next one. It's the squad who's running with the derangers meltdown. I don't know. These people are truly crazy. That's the spreadsheet. How is the spreadsheet coming along? That's the squad making fun of the derangers. Alright, that's that. This is the thing Princess Diana did not have. Okay, the squad, we have all sort of personalities within the squad, and then they'd be able to tackle the derangers in their own respective ways, and then they're laughing about it because it's full on BS when you think about it. This is Meghan, who, oh my God, this is just brilliant, who did a gem and then distributed to her friends. And then her friends who are on social media talk about it, and the derangers are mad. And you have some who's going on national television talking about how Meghan's friend is sitting on the lawn. She should not be sitting that way. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, that's the squad who tackle each of the derangers in their own respective ways. All right, so this is extra. Okay, to Chrissy Teigen. We jamming, y'all. American Riviera Orchard, Duchess of Sussex. Regarding the gem, you're gonna see it on PYTE. This is where I put all of the positive, the feel good type of tweets. Okay, you will see it on PYTE. This is where she probably kept her friends. All right, they met through there. Probably all of these girls probably have the gem. She kept in touch with them. What is it? That was Serena Williams 2 weeks ago, in Florida regarding the Center Valley. There's Chrissy here, and who knows, these are the ladies probably there. She was having fun, making connection. All right, while she's volunteering. There's Teigen here. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet, and I think the comments was done too, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, that was extra. All right, next tweet. I have one more after that. Okay, what? Okay, so this tweet, I don't know who this guy is, but it appeared on my timeline. And then the next tweet after it, it's him again who's responding regarding having derangers under his comment. Okay, what has Meghan Markle actually done to warrant the slander she's endured for the past 8 years? I'm genuinely baffled because in my eyes, she fell in love with Harry, got bullied by the British press, and decided to move away from the slander and enjoy family life. Why hate on that? Okay, so there's Chris Evan. All right, that's Encyclopedia of Twitter. She's black. What's not clicking? Alright, you apparently don't follow the news much. Everyone is entitled to their own. I will suggest you do a bit of research, as there are lots of reasons, especially me. Okay, this is the way she's saying about Meghan. Meghan has brought a lot of negativity with her action. Okay, I waited for me to read my comment before I block her. Let me go into that because there's 19 comment here. Alright, so there's me here. It's people like you that's the problem. Every court battle she faced, she won. You need to tell us what negativity you're talking about. Since she left the UK after the Oprah interview and the Netflix docu, she hasn't said a word about that family. She's been minding her business. Okay, one person like it. What action? Meghan hasn't done anything. She was already rich when she married Harry. She bankrolled him while she lived with Harry. We learned from Spare. Harry was living in a squalor compared with the other royals. Meghan can help. She's brilliant and beautiful. Penny. Next, you'll be saying that Duchess of Sussex control your quality of life. I bet you can give one example that will warrant the type of hate she gets. Come on, love. Let's hear it. Okay, it's all made up. Okay, what are the reasons for this unhinged hate? Please show us your research from reliable sources because I'm sure you weren't there. All right, enlighten us. Okay, so there's this people's asking about the nonsense she's talking about. Let me go back. And then let's block her. Don't want to see her nonsense. Okay, racism is a cancer. I asked someone this once. They said, quote, she seems like she thinks she's better than everyone. I'm like, huh? There's a question mark here. That's an ad. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. And this is my last one. And it's from the same person here. Okay, Penny James. Next one. I don't follow him, but there he is here. Penny James again. Okay, just looking for all the Meghan Markle haters and weird monarchy fans. You've been quiet in my mentions. Okay, so there's that here. They are way too busy having aneurysm over a jar of strawberry jams, babe. Tell me you're seeking attention without telling me you're seeking attention. So people... Oh, a part of me thinks it's because the British royal family is doing so bad right now. It's all the press and derangers can talk about. But then I forgot. It doesn't matter. They always obsess about Meghan. Yes, I need to block it. Black. Right, look under a rock. Nice fit, mate. Making a spreadsheet. Making a spreadsheet and having brain aneurysm. You're looking fine though. It's quiet or quiet. Okay, so there's that here. Alright, so that's that. I'm done with this tweet. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Or you could also go on my shop and check out different design and see which one you like to help support my channel. My shop supports this channel, our Pure Team Sussex, Pure YTE, and our part of Pure Service. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for your support. Now go tune in to Pure YTE. I'll be talking about the gem. Alright, that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.